Good morning, everybody. This is your boy Ray. Remember to like and subscribe so we can continue this and enjoy. Today, I wanted to say how I started with this flea market vending stuff. How you can make a hustle, you can make a extra living out of it. First, I purchased a weight bench. I saw I think it was Marketplace then. I was looking for a weight bench and I looked into it and I saw one. The guy brought it over to me, gave it to me real cheap. And I'm like, damn, this is good. This is the first time I've been experienced with buying online like that, locally. So once I went looking for something else, I sold something to a lady. I said, this is a good idea. I sold something to a lady. I don't remember what it was. And when I went to her house, she told me, I got these boxes of Teta bags. Is that it's something they use for urine. It's a little bag that has a little straw and it's a urine thing. I guess it goes directly in. It's used in a nursing home or hospital. And I'm like, okay, I'll take it. She says, I gave some away, but I got too many. She had like 5 or 6 boxes. I took it. It was big. I said, what the hell am I going to do with it? Um, I donated a couple of boxes to a nursing home in Cape May courthouse. I have like 3 more boxes left. And I said, let me try something. I looked up into eBay and I saw that being sold there. So I opened the account on eBay. I promoted the product. In less than 2 days, it was sold for over $200 in a nursing home in California. And I'm like, damn, there's possibilities out there. This is eBay, offer up. Um, I went one day to buy some other stuff in Glassboro, New Jersey. This lady has something to sell, and I was just looking around. I like that buying and selling. I don't know. And I went to this. She had a U-Haul full of stuff, a big, large U-Haul that belonged to her. But she was selling the stuff. She used to be a flea marketer, and then her husband got sick, and so she had to quit because she didn't have any help. So she was selling the stuff. I went through it. I saw a few things. Well, how much for this? $50, and I put this other thing will be $200, and I put, they bring it down 170, 150. And she says, "I'll tell you what. I'll give you the whole thing." But what did she say? Hold on, give me a second. I'll give you the whole thing for $600, and I'm like, in my mind, I'm saying, I think it's worth it. And I looked around and I could see in the whole mess. You look around, you see some stuff of value, big stuff from a distance without touching it, because you don't want to draw attention to what you're looking at. And I saw a massage table. I saw a grandfather clock, which is, yeah, I just threw it away last week. Been here for years, and it was worth some money. It was worth at least the whole thing over $3,000. She says 600, and I'm like, I don't know. I start looking around. She says 400, and you can take the whole thing. I said 400. I said, do you give me a few days to move it? Because I didn't have nowhere to move it. She said, and all I had was my wife's Suzuki Grand Vitara. You can't fit a U-Haul with grandfather clocks in there. She says, deal. I gave her the $400. She gave me the keys to the truck. Just empty it out 3 days, then you just give me the keys back when you finish. Right? Leave it there or something. I grabbed the most expensive stuff first. I grabbed it was a massage table that sold for $200 that same day to some masseuse or massage therapist from somewhere in South Jersey. I posted it and I said, damn, this is good. Now what I'm gonna do with this? And then I thought, wait a minute, these people over here, I'm from Puerto Rico, I don't know about this, but there's storage lockers. Let me see how long it take me to get approved. I went to a storage locker. They told me, no, you're only gonna pay like $50 and it'll get approved right today. And I'm like, damn. So that's what I did. I got a storage locker close to home and started unloading the stuff and started selling. It was great. Over $3,000. Imagine. I purchased another shack for $300. This lady, it was worth around $5,000. This lady her husband died, and she was downsized because she had to move. I don't know if they lost the house or something. And the son was going one way, she was going the other. The son looked like he was a freeloader, but she was trying to get rid of him and everything, so she wanted to get rid of him, move on with her life. She gave me the whole storage locker for $300. Correction, it was a tool shack. There's a lot of dust and a lot of stuff, but tools, they corrode, but they still work. They're still good because it's some solid metal. All you have to scrape it down and it's still good. So I was able to sell. He had a lot of collectibles. of tools, like a garage kind of collectibles, old hand saws and stuff that he just kept putting aside. We're talking, it looked like he had like 50 or 60 years of collecting tools and doing his work, but it's all collected dust. There was a storage locker manager that when he tried to put storage lockers on a, what do you call that, an auction, they wouldn't sell. Well, the owner would tell him, you got to get rid of it, do something with it, throw it away. So he would say, take the storage locker with you, take whatever's in there, whatever you want, and give me a few bucks. I would tell him straight off the bat, okay, I'll take the locker. Gave him 50 bucks, 60, 100 bucks, and I rented the same storage locker. That way he didn't have to empty it because I didn't have nowhere to take it. I said, I'll rent the same thing. Okay, rent it for a few months while I empty it out to another storage locker, or sold it. 50 bucks. I gave him for one. I gave him 50 bucks, and out of it, I pulled out a Yadro. It's a Spanish figurine, sold for $175 on eBay. 50 bucks, 175, and I still have lots of us. As a matter of fact, it seems like the storage locker belonged to a Greek guy because I saw pictures and stuff. Some embarrassing stuff in that locker you can't talk about. So, because people lose the locker, but they don't. They got things inside that are very private that they were hiding from somebody. Let's not go there. He had over 200 or 300 bottles of collectible wines and alcohol. I've been sharing that I've been tipping it to my handyman, to my boss, my postal worker. Every year, here's a bottle. I still have a few laying around, and I share it with them. I don't drink anymore. And of course, some of it I kept for my wife's collection, which she just keeps because it looks good, whatever. And I've been spreading it out, and I've been using it as a tip. A lot of stuff, records, sneakers. He had a large collection of good quality sneakers, his and his wife's. And I got some good money out of that in the flea market. Oh, yeah. You keep storing stuff, and eventually you're going to lose it because you can't pay it. Guess what? Somebody else will take advantage of it. We, the scavengers, the bottom dwellers, will take care of it. Like, subscribe, please, so you can continue. So then I started the flea market. I said, let me see. I started a flea market called Delaredo's. And I said, let me see what that would be like. I try to, because you have too much. There's certain things you can't sell on eBay because they're too trashy. They're missing pieces, but they're still valuable. Just not enough for eBay. Too big for the postal. So I went to a flea market, and then I met this guy called Jim. And he rest in peace. He was my godfather in the flea market. He taught me a lot about the flea market. He died of 80 years old. He all his life he'd been through flea market. He used to work for some supermarket chain. He used to be a big manager. Then he retired, but he told me because he gambled too much, he didn't have a lot of money, so he had to do flea market to try to make ends meet. And he did pretty good with it, of course. He met his wife because she worked for the auction house. And he went there to buy stuff, and that's where they met. They got married, happily ever after, whatever. He showed me how to do this. He wouldn't take, he would negotiate with people. He was good, but he wouldn't take shit from them. No. Some guy says, I offer you something that was worth. People have bad habits. Worth 50 bucks, I'll give you $1 for it. He said, oh, gee, he will say, the old man will say, oh, you're a good spender. Maybe I can buy some a coffee. Or you have a couple of more quarters so I can at least buy a coffee out of it. The guy was like, what the fuck? And he said, okay. And then he would tell him, get the fuck out of here, buddy. He was an old man, so nobody want to mess with him. Nobody want to punch him in the face. Correction. Everybody want to punch him in the face, but nobody would because he was an old man. He was funny as hell. He knew how to tell stories. He knew, he would tell me, look at those people. Those are walking by, nothing in their hands. They ain't buying shit. You see those other people with the bags in their hands? They're buyers. He sold books. He sold T-shirts from teams from Philadelphia, Philly. He knew his stuff. But he didn't save the money. He gambled. You gamble, you drink, you smoke, you womanize, any habit, drugs. You're never gonna have shit. I don't care what you say. The rules say you're not gonna have shit because that's where your money's gonna go. He would teach me don't undersell. Like I say, he was funny. And this flea market circuit, then I continued going to it. And then I went to other places like Cowtown. He would say, he said, he would tell me, I don't do pretty good there, but I'll go with you because I can't see at night and I'll follow you. So he can go. We were flea market buddy. We go there. And this place, there was I met this Mexican guy. He came from Mexico. He became a citizen of the United States. He used to work. This Chinese guy hired him to work for him for a flea market, and he worked with him because he said, "I like how you work." He made some money. He taught him a lot. The Chinese guy. Chinese guy died. Then his wife ran the business, but the wife was good, but her son and her son's wife were involved also, and these were drug addicts. And he said, no, it was a lot of money disappearing. It was not worth it. So he said, I decided to go on my own. And she begged him to stay. He said, no, I'm going on my own. He went on his own. He sells belts. I don't know where he gets a lot of belts of all kinds. He got like 1,000 belts hanging in the thing. But he also has a shaved ice kind of thing going on. So he tells me when the weather's pretty cold or bad or wet, the people don't buy the dessert, I sell my belts. And when it gets hot in the summer, I sell the ices. He brings them both at the same time. But one will sell more than the other, but he'll always make it meet. And he follows every flea market. He bought his own van. He follows every flea market there is. He does this 7 days a week. And he tells me about this flea market. He was very open. He talked about it, and he bought a new van for this. And I took the idea from it, and I purchased a van too. You got to learn from the people around you. They know. Like I was telling you, there's a Chinese guy that comes from Brooklyn. From Brooklyn to Cowtown, it's like almost a 3-hour plus drive. And he comes from there. It's a caravan of 3 vans, and they all go there, and they all have a different stall booth, and they all sell their stuff. They all make money at the end of the day. They go back home. They go to other places too. They live in Brooklyn, and they do this 7 days a week. Chinese guy. The Amish, they have a couple of booths in these places where they sell pretzels, soft pretzels, and they buy stuff that can use to build stuff or for educating the kids, entertaining the kids, and educating the kids. They do buy like little bicycles and stuff like that for the kids, and books, stuff like that. There's another Mexican group that does pinchos. They go different places. They sell pinchos. Very great. All these people. Okay, let me tell you the other guy. They sell pinchos and they share with me. Whenever I have extra clothes, that I don't do clothes, but I pick up clothes because I get a lot of. Everything I get is free. But if I grab a lot of clothes, kids' clothes or something, and I'm not gonna sell it, I take it to the flea market. Then I donate it. I give it to them. They'll give it to some of their friends or do whatever they want with them. In return, they give me some pinchos. We share. We have an old man with cups and glasses. He sells cups, glasses, basically anything he can grab. He's like a walking mummy, but he's a funny guy, James. And I talked to him and I said, James, you're still alive? He said, I don't know why. The devil doesn't want me anymore. But whenever I have extra glass or stuff like that I want to get rid of because I break it a lot, I give it to him and he sells it forward. Here you go. Oh, thank you, man. You're worth a lot. I shut up and take it. We have a plant guy that he goes there. He sells plants he says from his garden. He has a lot of different plants, a lot of different types. I think it's from a store. So, or his family store. I guess he takes it and resells it or borrows it. Good guy though. He's been doing this for 30, 40 years. All of these people have been doing this for many years. The mattress guy, a guy that sells mattresses. Believe it or not, mattresses sell in this place. He stands there with a truck. People come check the mattress. He sells it to them. If they can't take it, he'll deliver it. There's a vitamin guy. He sells vitamins for the gym. There's a guy that sells purses. There's a lot of boricuas, but there's a boricua that sells used stuff. He's been doing this for over 50 years, he said. And he just grabs stuff and sell it. These people, even though you look at the stuff they have and they overprice it, they still sell it, Plus, their Social Security. They already got money going somewhere else. Then we got soul food guy. They sell soul food. And people go by and get some deep fried fish and fish and chips, hot dogs, and stuff. And people go there to buy. And I bring them food to share, and they share with me. We all share. And we have a little group where we share. It's like We're all in this together. We're all trying to make ends meet, and we share back and forth. They buy from us, I give them discount. I buy from them, they give me a discount. It's fun. We make jokes as we set up. We help each other out. You do what we can. We have a flag guy. He sells flags, all kinds of flags. He's been doing this for many years. I used to work with him in a different company, and he's from a different town. But then he came over to train us in some computer system, and that's where I learned that he does a flea market in Cowtown. Then I went over and I saw him there, and every time I go there, I go talk to him. He's a nice guy, old man, you know. There's somewhere you can go all the time. You can go to Cowtown, Columbus, New Egypt, Green Dragon, and Delaredo, Manahawkin, etc. There's a flea market everywhere. I currently go pick up stuff curbside, dumpster dive, people give me donations, and etc. And then I liquidate it and make it money. Like and subscribe, people. You're learning a lot. You can do this anywhere you want. You can do this in Puerto Rico. You can do this in Europe. You can do it in Jamaica. There's always something free being given out there. You don't have to buy anything. Yes, you need a storage locker. Yes, you need a vehicle to move it. Yes, you need change because you got to pay. Yes, you have to pay for this. You have to pay for that. Nothing is 100% free. You can just get it cheap. If you have something you want to donate and I'm at your reach, you know how to find me. I said the word clue, donate. I'm not buying. I'm taking the clutter away from you. If you feel you can sell it and make some good money, or you want some good money for it, sell it elsewhere. I'm only looking for the donations. The crap you're not gonna sell, not trash. That's another thing. People say I got some stuff to give you so you can resell. They give me freaking trash. What the fuck I want your trash for? Throw it away. It's trash. Trash is trash no matter how you look at it. But there's money out there. Right now I'm about to leave. Let me see what time it is. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to do the gym. And on the way from the gym, I'm going to go to work. And on the way to work, guess what? I'm going to scavenge a little. It's Monday. You might find a few things. If I see anything, I'll take a video and show you. So you can share with you how it's like. And if not, well, whenever I do find, I will show you. I'm not active right now because it's the winter. I do pass by, and if I see something, I grab it and put it away. But when the spring hits, I drive back and forth all day looking for this as I work. Back and forth, just picking up, and loads show up. It's like picking up $5 bills. Once you pick up a $5 bill you find on the floor, imagine if you find 10 $5 bills here, 5 $5 bills over there, 3 over here, 10, 20, 30. Make some money in one day. Picking up stuff, $200-300 easy. In one day, just picking up stuff that people throw away. They accumulate all winter and then they get rid of it in the spring. Spring cleanup. Like, subscribe. If you enjoy this, if you enjoy and you would like to hear more of this, just go ahead and subscribe. You can always like, oh, I like this. This is an interesting story. And then we'll come up with more stories about it. We have a lot of stories. This is my life journal. So there's so far, almost 56 years of stories, and I have a whole bunch. Next time, I come in with some horror stories to entertain you. But you have to subscribe and like. Subscribe. I have a lot of horror stories I had in Europe. Scary ghost story that everybody likes. I got some I'm going to share with you, man. I don't care. You're my people. Later. Have a good one. Remember, Ray loves you. Peace out.